So I've been thinking quite a lot about this. I think it's a really interesting, I'm going to call it an equation: time, money and freedom. Because the three things are so correlated, it's unbelievable. But hardly any of us really stop to think about it. So most people trade their time for money. And the big problem with that is we've only got 24 hours, and I don't care who you are, we only have 24 hours a day. So even if you're the most qualified, highest paid lawyer or professional person who commands a very high hourly rate, there's still only so many hours per day, per week, per month, per year that you can trade for time. So it's not really the best strategy towards attaining financial independence. So money, time and freedom are an equation I believe that we should be taught about this in school, because it's so practically applicable. We learn about Pythagoras' theorem in school. We learn about Einstein's theory of relativity. But really, practically, seriously, how much use are those to you every day in life, or towards attaining time, money, or extra time, money, freedom, wealth, happiness? They're not. The time, money, freedom equation, looking at how you can get paid, and we're going to be covering this in a video very shortly, a salary in more depth, a salary versus commission. Because the salary is usually capped. Maybe you get a small bonus, but usually it's capped. So you know your outcome before you even start. It's limited, and it makes you limited. Commission, great. The sky's the limit, kind of. But just straight commission is like a linear model. There's no depth to it. So if you stop working, or if you have some time off, you stop earning, And so then we look at commission versus compensation and residual income through the power of duplicating one's own efforts through other people, and then it's going to start to get a little bit more interesting. But I'd really like you to think about this whole equation of time, money and freedom, because you know what? We've all only got a limited amount of time in two ways: now, today, that we can trade, and in the longevity of our lives. So we've got to really maximize it. And I think we talked in another video about don't let anybody waste your time. Don't waste your time yourself, and have as much freedom and as much money. Money just gives you options, So we're not talking about money for the sake of having money. We're talking about having money so that you've got options, and if you've got options, you've got more hope, more freedom. It's all like a self-fulfilling circle, prophecy. So look, I'm going to catch you in the next video where we talk more about these different ways to get paid in a bit more depth. It's going to be similar to the video we did about how do you get paid like a pop star, but moving on in a bit more depth from there. So I'm Steve Q. Please hit subscribe, share the video, give me a like. Always appreciate that, and I appreciate every one of you who looks at these videos and supports me. Thanks a lot. Cheers.